Have you ever wondered about the history of Amer Fort, a remarkable symbol of Jaipur's rich past? This imposing fort, also known as Amber Fort, is one of the most visited and renowned forts in India. It's no surprise that it prominently features on the list of top attractions in Jaipur. An understanding of its history is essential as you plan your visit. Once upon a time, Amer was the capital of the Jaipur state. This fort served as the residence of the Rajput rulers. In the late 16th century, specifically in 1592, Maharaja Man Singh I, who commanded Emperor Akbar's army, initiated the construction of the fort. He built it atop the remnants of an 11th century fort. Before the capital was moved to Jaipur in 1727, successive rulers added to the Amer fort. Each addition was harmonious, maintaining a balance between the original structure and the new elements. The fort was eventually recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2013 as part of the group of 6 hill forts of Rajasthan. Amer Fort is a remarkable blend of Rajput and Mughal architecture. The Rajput Hindu style is characterized by high ceilings, large halls, and intricate carvings. In contrast, the Mughal Islamic style features domes, arches, and floral patterns. This blend of architectural styles results in a fort that is both grand and aesthetically pleasing, a testament to the craftsmanship of the builders and the vision of the rulers. The fort's history is not just about bricks and mortar. It's also about the people who lived there, their culture, their battles, and their lifestyle. It's about the evolution of architectural styles and the blending of cultures. Every corner of the fort has a story to tell. Every wall echoes with the sounds of the past. Now that we've delved into the history of this magnificent fort, let's move on to its location. So, where exactly is this architectural marvel located, you ask? Well, Amer Fort, also known as Amber Fort, is situated approximately 8 miles from the heart of Jaipur city. This translates to a brief journey of around 20 minutes, making it easily accessible for locals and tourists alike. Its location, nestled amidst the serene Aravalli Hills, adds a unique charm to its grandeur. Now that we know where it is, what can we expect to see at Amer Fort? Amer Fort is not just a fort. It's a treasure trove of stories, architectural marvels, and rich culture. But what exactly can you see there? Well, let's explore. As you step inside the fort, you'll be greeted by the grandeur of Jaleb Chowk, the first courtyard. This was the place where the king's soldiers assembled and paraded. The Grand Sun Gate and Moon Gate lead into this courtyard. Hidden from plain sight, a little staircase on the right leads to the Sheela Devi temple. It's open from 6 in the morning to 10:30, and then again from 4 in the evening to 8 in the night. This temple was part of the rituals of the Bali kingdom, as it's an incarnation of goddess Kali. Moving on, ascend the majestic staircase from the Jaleb Chowk courtyard, and you'll find yourself in the second courtyard, housing the Diwan-e-Am, a hall with numerous pillars where the king used to hold public audiences. The third courtyard, accessible through the beautifully mosaic Ganesh Pol, was the private residence of the king. Here, you'll find 2 buildings separated by a decorative garden. The most awe-inspiring part of this courtyard is the Diwan-e-Khas, a hall of private audiences adorned with intricate mirror work imported from Belgium. Hence, it's also known as the Sheesh Mahal, or Hall of Mirrors. The second building, opposite the garden, is Sukh Niwas. This was a place of joy, where the king supposedly relaxed with his ladies. Behind the fort is the fourth courtyard and Man Singh's palace, which included the Janana, the women's quarters. One of the oldest parts of the fort, it was completed in 1599. Unfortunately, the king's bedroom next to the Sheesh Mahal remains closed. But sometimes you can purchase a separate ticket to see its stunning ceiling covered in tiny mirrors that give the illusion of a star-filled night when a candle is lit. There's also a secret passageway in Amer Fort that connects it to the Jaigarh Fort. Tourists can walk along it from Ganesh Pol or take a golf cart. In short, Amer Fort is a testament to India's grand past, and is a must-visit for anyone interested in history, architecture, or culture. Its myriad of attractions, the courtyards, the halls, the temples, and the palaces, all have a story to tell. A story of a time when kings and queens walked these very halls, a story of India's glorious past. Let's take a moment to recap the fascinating aspects of Amer Fort that we've covered. Nestled near Jaipur in Rajasthan, Amer Fort, also known as Amber Fort, is one of the most visited and renowned forts in India. Its prominence in Jaipur's top attractions is undeniably well-deserved. The fort's history is as captivating as its grandeur. Once the capital of the Jaipur state, it served as the residence for its Rajput rulers. The construction of the fort started on the remnants of an 11th century fort by Maharaja Man Singh I, who was a leader in Emperor Akbar's army back in 1592. Subsequent rulers added to the fort before the capital was moved to Jaipur in 1727. The fort's architectural marvel is a remarkable blend of Rajput, Hindu, and Mughal Islamic styles, and it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2013 as part of the group of 6 hill forts in Rajasthan. Located just 8 miles or 20 minutes away from the center of Jaipur city, the fort is easily accessible. When you arrive, you'll be captivated by the intricate architecture and stunning views. The fort features courtyards, halls, and gardens made from sandstone and marble. As you explore, you'll discover the Sheesh Mahal, or the Mirror Hall, known for its complex mirror work with imported Belgian glass, and the Sukh Niwas, or the Residence of Pleasure, where the king supposedly relaxed with his women. The fourth courtyard houses the Man Singh Palace, one of the oldest parts of the fort, and the Zanana, or women's quarters. Unfortunately, the king's bedroom near the Sheesh Mahal isn't always open to the public, but when it is, you'll be amazed by its ceiling covered in tiny mirrors that create an illusion of a star-filled night when a candle is lit. Next time you plan a visit to Jaipur, make sure to include Amer Fort in your itinerary and experience the splendor of this historical monument firsthand.